Hey everyone! Today I wanted to talk a little bit about prayer. Throughout the Bible, we are told if we ask, it will be ours. In Mark 11:24, it says, "Therefore I tell you, whatever you ask in prayer, believe that you have received it and it is yours." I want to tell you about a story the pastor at my church had told us, and about a man who did just this. There was once a man of great faith who was in a town that was being flooded by the rains. All the people were leaving, but he decided to stay. Instead, he got down on his knees and he prayed to God. God, keep me safe. God, protect me. God, help me. A little while had passed and the water began to rise, and a rowboat came by. A man on the rowboat said, "Quick, get in. We're all running to dry land." But the man said, "No, I have prayed, and God is going to keep me safe." Soon the water was rising higher and higher, and the man had to move to the second floor. Again, he got down on his knees and he prayed to God. God, keep me safe. God, protect me. God, help me. The water rose, and soon a canoe came by his window. He said, "Quick, get in the boat and we'll go to dry land." But the man said, "No, I have prayed, and God is going to save me." The water continued to rise higher and higher, and the man had to move to the roof, where yet again he got down on his knees and he prayed to God. Soon a helicopter came by, and they yelled down to him to quick get on. It's their last chance. The water is rising and no one else is coming. But the man stayed strong and he said, "No, I prayed. God is going to keep me safe and God is going to protect me." Sadly, that man ended up drowning. And when he got to heaven, he told God, "I don't understand. I prayed and I prayed, but you did not save me." And God replied, "I sent you a rowboat, a canoe, and a helicopter." When I heard that story, it blew my mind. I couldn't believe that all of his prayers were answered right in front of him. He didn't even see it. I didn't even see it until the end. I don't know what he was expecting. If he was expecting angels to come down and lift him up and bring him to shore and bring him to safety. But he did everything right. He believed in God. He went to God when he was in trouble. He believed God was going to save him, protect him. But what he didn't do is he didn't open his eyes. He didn't realize that God is not going to show up in a canoe and say, "Let's go to safety." He's whether we like it or not. God does not tell us yes or no answers. He does not. We have to open our eyes and our mind to see the answered prayers or the unanswered prayers. There are times where we are so close minded that we are looking for one specific answer. And when we don't get it, we think that our prayers are not being answered. We may pray for that job. "Please, Lord, help me get this job. I need this job. My family needs this job." And you don't get it. And you think that God has let you down. Why doesn't God understand me? Why is he doing this to me? Why isn't he helping me? I prayed. I do everything I'm supposed to do. I go to church. We pray at dinner. We do everything I'm supposed to do. Why doesn't he answer me? But what you may not see is that God did answer you. He did bring you that canoe. But that canoe is not going to bring you to that new job. That canoe is going to bring you somewhere totally different. And it may be a different job that you end up loving. This is now your dream job. This is a job you never even thought that you would want to do. And it's here. And your family is flourishing for it. And your bills are getting paid. You were able to buy a better car. You were able to give your kids a vacation or whatever it is. But now you have this because you didn't get that. So your prayers were still answered, but you were looking for this. But God gave you that. we have to keep an open mind and know that God is not going to bully us. He's not going to forget about us. He's not going to not answer our prayers and have us fall apart just for no reason. There's always a reason. But we have to keep our eyes open. Another lesson that I got from this story was not just the man in the house, but also the men in the rowboat, the canoe, and the helicopter. In Proverbs 3:27 it says, "Do not pass by a man in need, for you may be the hand of God to him." Sometimes we are drawn to something we are calling to do. We don't know why we have to help that person, but we just feel like we have to help them. Or we don't know why we have to go down this alleyway, but we have this urge to go down there. And it ends up that we are helping somebody. Sometimes God uses us, just like that man had prayed for help and he sent those people. I don't know what could have happened during the circumstances. One of the guys on the canoe could have been looking to go down this street to save this many people, but something was like, let me go down this street instead. And that might have been him, God leading him to save that person. We have to also be open that we may be the answered prayer to somebody else. God may answer it through us. So, next time that you pray for something, look for the answer and know that the answer may not be what you think it is. You will know when the answer is right. You will, it may take a little while. It may take a year or two for you to find out that that was what you were supposed to do. That is why this happened to you. But it will come. And when you do pray and you ask for something, look for the canoe, look for the rowboat, look for the helicopter. Whatever is coming, you have to be ready for it and see that this is your answer. I really hope that you got something from this and that you enjoyed this story as much as I did and take away something from it. Never forget that God is on your side, God is there for you, and you won't always get what you ask for. But God knows what you need, when you need it, and we have to just trust Him. And we have to look for our canoes. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that you got something out of it. And I will see you next time.